Modern self-sufficiency is the ability to take care of as many problems with the skills, materials, and tools that you have on hand. I got a little project today that we're going to put this into action. So come on, let's go check it out. Hey everybody, welcome back to Grumpy Acres. Well, I got a problem with this gate. So I bought these wheels and they don't quite work the way they were advertised. So check this out. So if I put my foot there, I can lift this up. Now, I've got these nuts tightened down so tight that they actually bent the tube, and it still moves. And what happens is the gate drags along the gravel. Well, I got to fix that. And these are just inexpensive wheels I got at the store. I think they ended up costing me like $25–30. And I thought they would work. I should have known better for the price, but you know how that goes. Fix it. Anyway. I don't want it ruining the driveway. I don't want it ruining the gate. Need to get these wheels so they're working. So what do we got to do? Well, I thought about it, and instead of just buying new ones, I'm going to pin these. And before we get into the project, if you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join our virtual community here on our YouTube channel. We talk about homesteading, prepping, and everything in between. Now, let's get on with the project. So how do we fix these wheels? First thing I do is go get a metal bit and a screw of some sort, and then I'll be right back. All right, I got the trusty Milwaukee, I got a metal bit, I got a Phillips head bit, and I got a decking screw. I was looking for metal screws, but I didn't have any that were good enough quality. This decking screw is hardened a little bit, and it's anodized, so it should last. It won't rust out, and it's long enough to do the job. And if I need to replace it later on, I can always pull them out and put another heavy duty screw in there. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna get a piece of scrap lumber, raise this up to the height I want it, adjust the wheel, and then I'm gonna drill a hole right there all the way through to the tube. So I'm just going to screw that screw in, and what that'll do is it will pin it in place so it doesn't move. As long as nobody's hanging off the gate, it'll work perfectly fine. All right, the weight of the gate isn't so much it's going to break that screw. So let's do this. So just take a piece of scrap lumber, stick it in there, get the height I want, push the wheel down so it's got good contact on the ground, and start drilling. Now, one thing to remember when you're doing this, you want the drill bit to be smaller diameter than the screw you're going to be using, because you want that screw to grab onto that metal and fit in there nice and tight. You don't want any wiggle room, because it'll back out or it'll cause stress on it as it moves back and forth, and eventually it'll snap off. And there you go, it's pinned in place. Looks like I'm putting some weight on it. Looks like it's doing just fine. Well, that's how simple it is. You find these little problems, things don't work like you think they will. They're not quite as good a quality as what you thought. And so you gotta come up these ways. You either spend more money and buy new things that work, or you can take a little bit of time and just do a simple little fix to them, and off you go. You know, this is what modern self-sufficiency is all about. It's about finding solutions to these problems and not having to run to the store all the time to buy something new or throw something away when it's perfectly usable. These wheels, yes, they were inexpensive. They're not as well made as what I thought they were, but they work, and I just need to pin it. And like I said earlier, what I'll do is, if those screws don't work and they don't last, I'll just get some more heavy duty ones, and I will go that route. Well, that's about it for the video. Short and sweet. It was a simple little project. Hopefully you found it entertaining, informative, motivational, get you start thinking about your own modern self-sufficiency. Like I said, skills, material, and tools is all it takes. Listen, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Come join our virtual family here. We talk about homesteading and preparing and all the topics in between. Hit that notification bell so you know when we put more content out like this. And if you did like it, give us a thumbs up. Let YouTube know you like this type of content so that we can make more of it and bring it to you. Comment down below. Thanks, Milo.